Workers at Windsor Assembly are once again being told to brace for disruptions to their normal work routine. The union says employees can expect alternating and fluctuating work schedules for the next 12 weeks. CTV's Sanjay Maru joins us outside of the plant with what else workers just learned. Sanjay.
Stephanie, the Stellantis Windsor Assembly plant is shut down this week following a separate closure for 2 weeks last month. But when workers return to the assembly line next week, it will be anything but business as usual. Not only are they facing a rotating schedule through the summer, but a much anticipated third shift that was expected to come to this plant later this year has now been delayed. The parking lot outside Windsor Assembly once again mostly empty. Another temporary layoff, which Stellantis says is part of the plant's transition to building 2026 models. But when workers return, they'll be entering a new shift rotation schedule.
It wasn't unexpected because when Donald Trump had first announced his tariffs, they said that they would be doing an assessment moving forward, and it could cause some type of alternate schedule moving forward as a result.
For most of the next 10 weeks, only one shift will operate at a time. Some weeks it's workers on shift 1, others shift 2. In a statement, Stellantis is not blaming U.S. auto tariffs for the changes. Instead, the company calls this another necessary step to support production transition into next year. But Unifor Local 444, which represents 4,500 workers at this plant, says they don't buy that.
We know it is tariffs causing all the problems around the decisions they're making.
Adding to the frustration, the postponement of a third shift that was expected to launch later this year. That plan, which would have boosted hiring inside this plant, now pushed to 2026.
I find it hard to believe that with everything going on and the threats, Donald Trump saying, they want to take jobs away from Canada, it's hard to imagine an instance where they would make an announcement where they're adding a third shift.
According to Unifor Local 444 President James Stewart, Stellantis has not indicated any intention to move remaining production out of Canada. It's good news, he says, but Stewart adds he's not putting anything past the company.
When we're getting attacked from the U.S. the way we are, the U.S. administration, I'm genuinely worried about the future of auto here in Canada. Genuinely worried.
And I also spoke with a few workers who did not want to go on camera, but they say right now their biggest concerns are whether or not this rotation of shifts will extend beyond the next 10 weeks, or if that postponed third shift will truly launch next year.